I would like to introduce to you, representing the Nanaimo Sikh community, Inderjeet Kaur.
So I'd like to welcome everyone here tonight, and I hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. So today I'd just like to share a little bit with you about my faith, which is known as Sikhism. And there's a PowerPoint show on it as well. So there are a variety of festivals and celebrations going on in every culture during the winter season. But an important event in the Sikh faith was the birth of Guru Nanak Devji. Guru Nanak Devji was the founder of Sikhism and is considered to be the first teacher of the faith. Before the birth of Guru Nanak Devji, the world was full of corruption, deceit, and dishonesty, and respect and affection for one another had vanished. The world was in a state of chaos and darkness in which no one could find a way out. After listening to many desperate pleas, Waheguru, or God, finally sent Guru Nanak Devji to help restore love, peace, and equality in the world. And that is a picture of Guru Nanak Devji on the show. So for some background knowledge, Guru Nanak Devji was born in the village Talwandi, Pakistan, in the year 1469. His father's name was Mehta Kalu, and his mother was Mata Triptaji. As a child, Guru Nanak Devji had a questioning and inquiring mind, but also proved to be a very quick learner. And you will see this further on in the show as you notice the values and the concepts. And there is a picture of a Gurudwara, or a Sikh temple, which is now standing in the village of Guru Nanak Devji's birthplace. So Guru Nanak Devji had established some foundations of Sikhism and had formalized guidelines. The first main pillar of the faith of Sikhism is Nam Japarna. Guruji taught Sikhs to meditate on God through reciting, chanting, singing, and constant remembrance, followed by studying and comprehending God's name and virtues. He taught us to develop a deep understanding of our prayers and to be able to understand what is being said. Guru Nanak Devji taught his Sikhs to tread on the path of righteousness and to always stand up for the truth. And the second pillar in the faith of Sikhism was known as Girt Karni. He expected the Sikhs to live as honorable society members and to follow this guideline. Girt Karni means to honestly earn a living by one's physical and mental efforts, while accepting both pain and pleasures as God's gift and blessings. One is to stay truthful at all times and fear none but the one and only Waheguru. To live a life immersed in faith and to have high spiritual, moral, and social values. The third pillar in the faith of Sikhism was known as Vand Chicana. The Sikhs were asked to share their wealth within the community by practicing Vand Chicana, which means to share and consume together. The community is an important part of Sikhism. One must be part of a community that is living the flawless, objective values set out by the Sikh gurus, and every Sikh has to contribute in whatever way possible to the common community pool. This spirit of sharing and giving was an important message from Guru Nanak Devji. So overall, Guru Nanak Devji contributed to the making of society by having many powerful values. His beliefs are still present in today's modern society and are respected by every faith and culture. Some of the concepts he believed in were equality of humans, equality of women, and had a universal message for everyone. Guru Nanak Devji was one of the first people to push for any of these equality rights. The first of which was equality of humans. In the Middle East and in Asia, racism and caste discrimination was present. Guru Nanak Devji preached against discrimination and prejudice due to race, caste, and status. He said, "See the brotherhood of all mankind as the highest order. Conquer your own mind, and then conquer the world. One who recognizes the one Lord among all beings does not talk of ego." He urges all of the people of the world to conquer their mind of the evil practices of racism and discrimination. All human beings have inside of them the light of the Lord and are virtually the same, but only by subduing one's pride and ego could you see this light in all. Guru Nanak Devji's second message for the world was the equality of women. In about 1499, when the world offered low to no status for females, Guru Nanak Devji sought to improve the respect of women by spreading this message. From a woman, man is born. Within women, man is conceived. To a woman, he is engaged and married. Women become his friend. Through women, the future generations come. When his woman dies, he seeks another woman. To women, he is bound. So why call her bad? From her, kings are born. From women, women are born. Without women, there would be no one at all. O Nanak, only the true Lord is without a woman. Guru Nanak Devji was pushing hard to provide rights to females who were continuously denied the right to live happily. He promoted women's rights and equality and was a first for the 15th century. Guru Nanak Devji also had a third contribution to society, which was a universal message for every living being. It had been a custom at the time for religious leaders to address only their own congregation and to separate other different religions. But Guru Nanak Devji broke this tradition and spoke to all of humanity. To the Muslim faith, he said, "And when, O Nanak, he is merciful to all beings, only then shall he be called a Muslim." And to the Hindu faith, he said, "O Nanak, without the true name, of what use is a frontal mark of the Hindus or the sacred thread?" And to all he preached, to take what rightfully belongs to another is like a Muslim eating pork or a Hindu eating beef. This may be hard to understand, but Guru Nanak Devji's overall message was to teach humans that it does not matter which faith you belong to, as long as you stay honest and loyal to your teachings. If a person follows the path of truth and righteousness, their life shall be complete. So today, the birth of Guru Nanak Devji is celebrated with great joy, and happiness is spread throughout every Sikh family. In India, at Gurudwaras, fireworks can be seen in the evening, and the sound of hymns spread throughout the air. This day is considered very spiritual and joyous, and every Sikh is reminded of the basic guidelines Guru Nanak Devji had set out for us. In Canada, we celebrate these memorable events by following the paths laid out by our faith. One common way of celebration is by holding a 3-day prayer session at the Gurudwara. In these 3 days, the entire Guru Granth Sahib Ji, or the Holy Scriptures, is read. Also, in a separate hall, food is continuously being made and served to everyone coming. With an assortment of appetizers, main courses, and desserts, this hall is busy and full of excitement. Also, the Sikh temple is open 24 hours during this event, and any person from any society is always welcomed. So I'd like to thank everyone listening today, and I hope I was able to explain a little bit about my faith. If I have offended anyone who is listening, then I deeply apologize and ask for forgiveness, but I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you.